Hi guys, so currently I'm on this trade and let me just show you guys. So I'm currently on this trade here and I'm going to go to show you how I entered. I'm on the long and I'm in this level. Well, why I have this is just a fee retracement. I have it here because Mass Trader for some reason I cannot save a template. So for that reason I just keep it here because if I clear it now and I have to, for instance, let me show you. Choose, see, it gives me this and it's a lot of work putting the setting together, so I just let it be. So let me show you why I went long here. This is my chart. So my liquidity has been taken out here. I was anticipating for this 15 minutes fair value gap to be traded to. I saw the way we respected this fair value gap, so I like it. What I'm eyeing, this is launch lows, so I'm eyeing for this launch lows to be taken out as well, and we trade into the July um 22nd of July new days opening gap. So let me show you. Did I clear that? Oh my god. Oh, I think it's under 5 minutes. Let me see. Okay, yes. I had to shift it because of analysis. So I went long here. Yeah, my total soup hasn't been bad recently. Okay, so I went long here anticipating for this to be taken out. We could trade into here, but I do not want us to trade past the um, this level. This is the bullish breaker I'm seeing. I don't want us to trade past it, so that was what I was anticipating, and I went long, and I'm targeting somewhere around here above. But this is my main target, but I'm just putting it here, and this is the previous day's buy side liquidity. We've touched that, but it still stands for like it still stands a great significance in the market, and this is what is this? This would be like my projection, and it actually got there yesterday. So we got to 75%. This is consequent encroachment. This projection goes way back to the daily time frame. We could touch that, but so far so good. We're running in profits. So the idea was to trade below these lows, and I'm gonna buy that. And I put my stops far because I know that we could want to dig into the July's new days opening up, 22nd of July's new days opening up, and here is the 4 hours consequent encroachment of the week. So I had that drawn out. This is the previous day's week. Let's go. I do not want these lines to follow me. I don't know whether let's see. I don't know whether yeah, I don't want these lines. These lines, all these lines. I don't want them following me around. Let me go and set that now. Okay, so let's start with this. Okay, now this is the New York. This is the 8:30 a.m. open. So when we are below the 8:30 a.m. open and we are below the midnight open, I see it as a very very deep discount if I'm looking to go long. So I like to buy here because we are cheap on the discounts. Okay, it's like a very very discount price. Like you're going to the store and you're getting Apple for 15 naira when in our current economy Apple is about 700 naira. So it's really really cheap. So you're gonna get the best value for it. So that's why I actually liked this trade so much, and I was really really comfortable in going on the turtle soup. Okay, yeah. So that is that is it. So that is the New York midnight open, 8:30 open. I'm expecting some sort of resistance. I'm going to expect either resistance in this level or speed. Okay, so we're not going to play around here. We're either going to get resistance and we're going to come back down a little bit, or get speed. We're coming back down a little bit. You have to be looking at this. Once we trade and close above this candle, I want to recognize this candle as a bullish order block. So I do not expect for us to go lower, you understand, into these levels anymore. Right, so that is that for this trade. Then now let's go to the daily time frame. Okay, so those levels are cleared. Now this is okay. Go to the weekly time frame. We're gonna go long today, like based on like long on analysis. So this is my weekly projection, and I love how accurate it's been so far. I don't even know my inspiration to this. Shout out to ICT. So I projected it on the week that we were going to. Last week, this was it. This was 0. 0.5 standard deviation. Then between the 0.5 to the 1 standard deviation, I marked out um, quadrants again inside them. I don't know, it might be confusing to you. I don't want to take this line off. I'm trying to figure out where this line came from, anyways. But for now, let me hide it. If I remember where it is, but so this is the lower quadrants. Okay, the lower quadrants of the weekly projection. So this is where I'm anticipating for us to get to. Between here and here, you draw it out. See, so let me just do that so you can see. But why I liked this one was it was actually measured properly. So let me just use it. You draw it out from here, your Fibonacci retracements from here to here. You understand? You draw your fib. You have 50%, 25%, and 75%. These are the quadrants levels. Okay, so these are the levels that price can still get to in case it is not in a hurry to get to the first standard deviation. Okay, so the negative standard deviation. So that's the projection. So that's what I've been. And people like to call the top. They'll be like, okay, I think we have oversold. I think we have overbought. I think we're going to be selling now. The market has been going higher since. So people like to call the top and stuff like that. So I just like to give it projection until I see a reason why we shouldn't be in the trade. I am bullish. So this is the swing. This is the last swing low before this. So I put my fib from here to here. Let me just do that for completeness sake. So there are different levels or different settings for it. I already have that in the templates. So projection, fib projection from here to here. Okay, I need to use the extended lines. I think I did that. Okay, so these are the settings for it. So basically you just have your level 1 and 2, that's this and this. Then you have minus 0.5, minus 1, minus 1.5, minus 2, minus 2.5, thereabouts. Just go lower as long as you want. So this is enough anyways. So just to mark them out. So I just marked out, okay, where can we basically reach? And this stuff, I actually leave it here because you don't want the line to be too messy. So you go to the interval and you just leave it. It should be only in this current interval. So you can refer to it whenever you want to. So it's going to be showing on the 1 minute time frame, and that's on the 1 week time frame, and that's all. So we'll go to the daily time frame. As you can see, you don't see that line anymore. I can see from here that we're just pulling higher on the charts. I'm trying to figure out what this line is, man. I really don't know. So I think I'm trying to figure out what this stuff here is. That's why I like to mark them, because now I can't figure out what this is. But anyways, I'm just gonna leave it here. Maybe if I go lower, I'll find that out. So on the daily time frame, what was I saying? I like to deviate a lot. I was talking about something before you know it. I don't want to enter another topic. So I was saying this. This is a bullish order block for me. Okay. So what was I saying? The previous day's consequent encroachment of the week. So this is the previous day's week. So I drew it out. I'm like, okay, consequent encroachment of there. We should be expecting some sort of resistance. If we can see that, we are bullish. If we can see the price react to that level, we are bullish. Then I went to the 4 hours time frame. Okay, on the 4 hours time frame, then I marked this week as well. So I put this week down here. Okay, so what I usually do is from the higher time frames, if I see a PDRA, I always go, once I measure the PDRA from the 4 hours, I'll go to somewhere like this and just make it visible for that current time frame and lower. So it means that I am not going to go to the daily time frame and see um, the 4 hours time frame PDRA. Okay, so it just helps me sometimes. At least it makes my chart a little bit cleaner, unlike before where I have everything in one screen. I go to the daily time frame, I'm seeing things that in 1 minute you don't need that. Okay, so you want what is going to show on the daily time frame chart is either going to be the daily time frame, or if I have drawings from the 1 week. And if I have drawings from the 1 week, because of how far it is, if I see maybe we are far from that and it's not really significant at the moment, but I definitely want to refer to it, what I do is um, I just make it only that current interval, and I always refer to it whenever I can. So to the daily time frame, so okay, we've talked on the daily time frame. Sorry, the 1 hour time frame. And so basically on the 1 hour time frame, I was just looking at okay, second, 22nd of July is new days opening up. I expect us to trade away from here. I will show you when we go lower because this I was expecting this anyways. I'll just show you when we go lower. Okay, so let's just go lower. I don't think there was much to see here apart from this liquidity to be taken out. I don't think I even measured this, but okay, I did, and it matched. It came aligned with a particular PDRA. Let's see. You see, I'm not capping. Hold on. Gradients. Extended line. So you see, I'm not capping. Are you seeing this? This is the 4 hours consequent encroachment week. Now, it's exactly the same as the 1 hour. I like that. That's algorithmic. So that is why if you see my stop loss was just below it. You see this is beautiful. My stop loss was just below it. I think we're generally gonna take out this level. I think we're generally gonna take it out, and I'll end the week in a smile. So my stop loss was just below this because I was anticipating it could come here, but I preferred it not to because of this July's new days opening up. I expect us to trade. Yeah, we were supposed to trade there yesterday. We didn't, so I'm expecting us to take out this level, trade into it, and go higher. So that's it. So to the 15 minutes time frame. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, I just got a mail. So to the 15 minutes. Oh my god. So to the 15 minutes time frame, basically I was on a call and I just saw this. I was like, wow, this is beautiful. I fell in love with it immediately. I don't know how, like we had a connection. I was like, this is gonna be used. I was so sure. That's why I had the confidence to put my stop, my entry there without waiting for any sort of confirmation. I just did it because I believe that yes, we're gonna use that. I have to go lower so that because it's time to move my stop. Okay, so now we're here in the 5 minutes and you can see my entry. So now I'm going to move my stop to break even, obviously. Then we're going to have I definitely want to see us take this level. I think I want to move my I don't want to do something stupid, but I'll just leave it. The week has been good already, so I think I'm going to leave it. Just move stop. Just move stop to break even, and that's all I need to do. So I do not anticipate for us to trade. Like it doesn't even make sense for it to start coming back lower. So stop at break even is sensible for me. If I used to take partial, like I said in my previous video, I would have taken a partial, but I don't have that capital yet to be taking partials now, so I have to be doing full pull for now until I can take partials. So this is permissible. The retracements is very permissible. We haven't taken out our target, so I'm not flinched. I'm not budging by this. You expect this sort of resistance here. Why? Because of we are currently on the new days opening gap. So that's not the current new days opening gap, but the 22nd, 24th of July new day. That was even yesterday's new days opening gap, right? Today is what? Today is 25th. So yes, we expect some resistance, but once we close above it, and then we are in good territory. So I want to see us close above it. Then we are in good territory. But for now, you can just play around. It's okay. We have this fair value gap, and this should be our breakaway gap. So I do not want to see price come back to this level. It can, but I would prefer not to see it because now look at, we have this gap here. Okay, let's just hide this guy for now. Let's just hide this guy for now. So, so I can show you what I'm trying to explain. So we have this gap here. This is the breakaway gap. So I would rather not see this breakaway gap traded to, because you see we've traded here, consolidated, and now we've traded away from it with momentum. So I don't want to see it traded to because it's a breakaway gap. Now, what do we have right above the breakaway gap? We have oh, um, 8:30 o'clock open, 8:30 p.m. a.m. open rather. So that can serve as resistance. Remember, I told you I could see us consolidate around, take out here with power, or it serves as resistance, and anything that can serve as resistance can serve as support, right? So that is like the normal retail logic. I don't always buy into the general retail logic, not because they are not correct, but because they are not really used in great context. So that's why. So now, what do we have here again? Sure, I messed that up. Shoot. Oh my god, what's happening? So what we have here now is, you see, beautiful. So beautiful. We have the inversion fair value gap here. So um, and you see how we traded away from it, came back, found support. This is what we call a low resistance with liquidity run, when all PDRAs are being respected. Honestly speaking, I think I'm gonna move my TP because I believe we're gonna speed away from there right now. This is such a beautiful trade, one of the fastest trade I've been on in a while. We have two gaps here. Well, I don't wanna be in a emotional roller coaster like I was some days ago. Honestly, I'm just gonna be okay. Like if I take the profit, it's been a good week. It's been a great week, so I'm just gonna be fine with it. Yeah, I'm not moving my TP. If I was taking partial, definitely I'm moving it because here is just sexy and we are predisposed to go higher. But remember, it's Friday. Just let's know. I'm just gonna keep it simple. I'm just gonna keep it as simple as I can. It's Friday. Any shit can happen. I want to see speed anyways away from here. But it's Friday. I don't want to trust. If it was on a Wednesday, I might have done that. Or yeah, because I even did something like that last Wednesday. So let's see if we're gonna get it together to be nice. So let's see. Because the last recording, like I think we got it immediately after I cut off the video. It wasn't so long and we got it, and I was like, damn, it would have been nice to see that happen. I don't like this. I want to see speed away from this level. I really do want to see speed because if we take out that liquidity, we might decide to trade lower, not to my entry, but damn, it will be it will be frustrating, because everybody wants a quick profit, like so. So let me check trading view to see. Okay, we haven't gotten here yet. So let's see, like 2 minutes. I just want to see us close above here. If we close above here, I strongly believe we're going to blast higher, but I'm not even going to try to be greedy. So if we close above here, we have this order block supporting us to go higher. We have the new days opening up. Man, it's beautiful. And for coming to think of it, I didn't even measure today's current new days opening up. I need to know where the level is. So, okay, we can even do that together now. So, please forgive all these lines. Okay, let me just take this. I don't like too much lines, and I feel like maybe when you're watching it and you're seeing too much lines, you might get confused. I don't know. Okay, so we have to go and look for when the market closed and opened back. So somewhere around here. So you see we're above the new day's opening up already. So it's here. It's not even that significant today, but it's something anyways. We are above it, so I'm confident. Now I like this. If we are, we are below it, we've already gone past it. I mean, and I like that. So it's here. See, are you looking at the time? I'm using the 5 minutes time frame, so it's at 4:55 to 8, to 6. Sorry. So the close and the open, the close and the open. So if you have templates, it makes it easy for you. So you just go and it draws out the line for you. So this is our new days opening up. So what I'm just gonna do is come here and so I can know whatever I'm using. 25th July, new days opening up. So that's beautiful, and you see how it's around this level. So now it gives me more context to know that okay, even if price comes back down here, I shouldn't be worried because it's the new days opening up. And now let me show you something. What do you think retail traders are doing here? Don't you think they are shorting the market? And they're going to tell you right now it's selling pressure. They've gone short here. They've gone short here. Telling you now, thinking that price is going to keep going lower. But what do you think we want to do? We want to go lower. We want to go higher. So we are giving them the idea that yes, we're going short. Now we've traded to the current new days opening up. That's the 25th July. I just drew that right out here in front of you guys. So that's what I'm seeing. So I'm trying to see, okay, what are we doing to support our idea now? What do we have here? We have excuse me. We have a bullish breaker. So we have a low, a high, and a lower low. So now we have a bullish breaker. Right under the bullish breaker, what do we have? We have a breakaway gap. That's beautiful. We are not going low. We are not going low. We are going to only keep going higher. Okay. So this is a breakaway gap. So their PDR is supporting us going. Right now, I can move my stop here. I'm not going to do that because I want to get my full pull, but I can move my stop here better than break even because I'm going to automatically close the trade if anything make us get here. Why is that? Because these PDRs are not meant to fail. Like you have new days opening up, new week opening up, 8:30, like they are so like it's been a long time. I had so much PDRs in my favor, and yet we are close to our targets. We are not going down for anybody. Look at that, beautiful. We came to the breaker beautifully, traded to the 25th of July's new days opening up beautifully. We are taking here out, motherfuckers. So yeah, today is Friday. That is why I just don't want to do crazy targets because today is Friday. I know how Fridays can be sometimes because if we have been running on the weekend, if we have been running throughout that week, we might want to retrace, and we can do that later in the day. So that's why if I can just get my target, boom, I'm good. I'm good for today. Okay, so that's it. So we have this breaker, bullish breaker. We have this inversion fair value gap. And we are yet to even trade to midnight open, and my target is just before that. So I'm good right now. So this idea is really selling to retail traders because when they see this, they see weakness. They say, no, the bullish is weakness. They see this impulse, pin bar, stuff like that. I'm not saying they don't work, but you have to work in the right context, in the right narrative. So yeah, I don't know why this guy is not giving it to us. I think the last video I made was 35 minutes. I don't want this one to be up to that. So let's see, how many minutes should we be approximately on this video? Approximately, I said. So I know I took the trade. I was in here. Maybe I started the video around here. So that's basically, let's see. Whoosh, 25 minutes thereabouts. Damn. I wish we don't get to do 30 minutes or 35. I just want this to be short, plus the intro of my video, the outro. Those ones don't take much time to come. want us to take the profits together. Then I think once we take the profits, I'm gonna journal my trade. Then after doing my trade journal with Notion, then I'm going to um, record, like, did I say record? Edit the video and put it up on my YouTube channel. So yeah. So the reason most of the time I don't record while before like starting a trade is mostly because sometimes you can't tell um, when the trade is gonna come into fruition, and like I said, I really avoid to make my videos long-winded. I really avoid that. So yeah. So I like the fact that we are playing around here. It just gives me the idea that, bro, we are going to so speed away from this level. So when we want to take out this level now, I want to see speed and distance. I want to see us take it out with speed. I don't want to just see this sort of movements, something like this. I don't want to see us play around it. Okay, I don't want to see that at all. What I want to see is speed. Like we're going to take it out with enough speed. You understand? Something like speed. Okay, so that's the context, because we've played around it so long. So we have bought so many ideas. It's just generating liquidity, and we've bought so much ideas on people trying to sell the weakness that they are seeing, the projected weakness in quotation mark. Now you see we've closed above the new days opening up. I like that. I don't want to see us trade past the consequent encroachment. We can wick through it, but not trade past it. We've created other blocks here. These two downwards candle are other blocks. So once we close above this, is it's a home run. Yeah. Mm. It's beautiful trading today. Beautiful trading. Like the last trade um, made me sweat. This made me. This was just easy. It was. I won't say it was easy. Turtle soups are not easy because I haven't mastered the arc yet. The arts. I haven't mastered the arts yet. So turtle soups are not so easy for me. But every other thing outside the entry was just beautiful price run, beautiful price action. I want to see speed away from this level. I don't want to see. Once I see lethargicness, I'm just gonna have taken out the level, not taking it out yet. Once I see lethargicness, I'm just gonna have some sort of doubt. Or do I still have backends on PDI rates? But I want to see speed away from it. Not like I'll have doubts, but it's weakness. It's trying to show me that maybe it doesn't have the willingness to go higher and trade higher on the day. That's why I'm not trying to do anything crazy with my targets. I just want us to. It's just quite slightly above it. See my target. Okay, we've gotten that now. So let's see. But here we haven't. So I still feel we would. And you can see on NQ isn't ES isn't even dreaming to go there, and that I don't like. But let's see. So we are close to our target. So I think we're going to be using this guy for now. Okay, beautiful. Screenshot that. Okay, position successfully closed. So that's how we do it, guys. Beautiful. So guys, that's how Friday's trading went, and that's how I ended the day. Until I talk with you guys later, be safe.